First thing we want to do, open our glove box. On the side here, we have a little rope we want to disconnect. Let me zoom you in a little closer. Right here is a little rope, and on the other side, you'll notice that there's a little notch right here. So we just want to push this whole thing over, just like that, and out of the hole. And that's it. We can just let this thing ride back wherever it wants to sit. And now we want to take both sides of our glove box and push them in, and that'll release two little tabs on the side, and this whole glove box will flop down. We'll push the sides in, just like that. Whole glove box flops down, and we can just let it hang just like that. That's all the room we need. Now we have 4 screws we want to pull off. 2 on the bottom, and there's 2 up top. 1 in this little recess, and 1 in this little recess. So we'll pop those off next, and then this whole plastic piece will unclip, and we'll get that out of the way. Just with the Phillips, we'll pop these out. All right. Now we want to pull the plastic away. We can grab on the inside here and just give it a good tug. There we go. It's just held on with clips. These little clips here. Don't be afraid to give it a good solid tug if you need. Sometimes these can be kind of sticky. And then we'll just pull it away from the other side. There we go. Out like that. Perfect. That gives us access to our cabin filter box. Let me zoom you in and I'll show you what it looks like. This is where our cabin air filter goes. But you notice this is a solid cover that you can't remove. That's because from the factory, these vehicles did not come with a cabin air filter, but they give you a place to install one. What we have to do is cut away on this line here. To open this up, we'll throw away that little tab, and the kit comes with a cover. So let's do that together. All right, I'm just using a razor blade. You can use something heftier if you need. We're just gonna run right along that little mark. All along. It pretty much guides you straight. You don't have to worry about cutting straight. It'll pretty much just cut straight. There we go. And then last across the top. Perfect. Now I'll just pop that out. Just like that. Now you can see there's no cabin air filter in here, but we'll install one. So we got a brand new one. Let's see if this has an up or a down. It doesn't say. So it looks like we'll just do this. Slide it in. Boom. Now we'll open up our cover. And that'll slide just like that. And it locks in. Boom, you are fitted for a cabin air filter. Now, of course, if yours has already been fitted, then we just have to pop this off on the side here, slide it out, and then we can change out our cabin filter. So if you already have this cover, great. If you don't, that's what we have to do. Just cut it, make sure you have the kit with the cover, and I'll have a link in the description for that. And then it just slides in, just like that, snap-a-roo, and you're done. All right, let's put it all back together. All right, now we put our cover on. One thing to help us is that there are little pegs here, one there, and then I believe one on the other side right there. We want those to go in their holes, and then also, of course, our snaps, we want those to go in their hole. But if these little pegs are not in their hole, then it won't sit flush with all our trim. So just sit this in like that. We want it to go over our little latch. Make sure we're locked in like that. Okay. There we go. That's in. Then we came out of our latch. Perfect. And then we want this to line up. And get a little flashlight just to peek in on this side. So we have to go up a little and over. There we go. Okay, perfect. And then this side slides back behind our little vent here. And then with a flashlight, you can see where that little peg goes in the hole. Perfect, we're snapped in. Now we'll put our screws back in. And these don't have to be crazy tight, just good and snug. Snug enough so they don't rattle back out, but not too tight to where you strip anything. Okay, that's it. Now we'll flap this, make sure we have our little string just kind of out of the way so we can grab onto it, push all the way in, and it'll lock. Now we'll just take our little string, put that back in the hole, and we're done. That's it. And that string should help it just kind of slowly come down. When you pop that string off, without it, if you forget, and it'll just kind of be an abrupt kind of thing like that. So don't do that. So pop it back in, put our string on it, and life is good. All right, good job. Got a new cabin filter.